Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Gramoglia. I'm the president and CEO here at Woodland Pond, and this is my weekly address for a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, 2024. I'm going to start with the calendar items for today, and we're going to start with uh, today at 2 o'clock in the classroom. The library committee has invited the outreach coordinator from the Elting Library to come and share information about the free resources that the Elting Library provides, including the many digital services. They will return on Thursday afternoon to provide one-on-one assistance to anyone who needs help accessing these services. Tomorrow, instead of our normal management Q&A at 1:30 in the PAC, we are actually going to be doing a deep dive on why master plan. And for those of you that aren't exactly sure what that means, you're going to find out if you come to the PAC at 1:30. We're going to be talking all about why we're considering, not doing, but considering both an expansion of independent living units on possibly acquired adjacent property and renovating the existing campus. We've started talking about this some, but we're really going to talk about our journey, about how we've gotten here and what we're considering and why we're going to be doing this. We're going to talk about the financial metrics, the quality decisions that go into this, the strategic planning decision-making process, and potentially have time to answer some questions, not all the questions, but certainly we've taken into account some of the things that you've raised over the last several weeks since we first introduced the very first concept drawing for phase one and some other things. So we hope you don't miss it. One thing I will just mention related to that point, we did issue the second master planning related SurveyMonkey survey last Friday to all of you in your email accounts. That would have either come straight from SurveyMonkey into your email accounts or from Lindsay Marquis, my executive assistant. We have about 250 email accounts. We've only received 80 responses so far. That's a little bit underwhelming, quite frankly. We really are encouraging all of you to participate in the feedback process here. I know some of you have said you don't think that your voice matters. I've read every single response. Some of you have explicitly said, I don't feel like management is going to listen to what I have to say. I don't think that I'm going to, that my voice doesn't matter. And this is why I'm not going to bother, coming to the meetings or giving my information to Dave Roberts or to give my feedback. I really want to assure you, we are listening, we are paying attention. And so I really want to encourage that if you do have a chance to give your feedback or to come to a meeting or raise your hand up or sit on a focus group, that you do that, because it's every single opportunity that you're going to have to raise your voice up, make edits, give your feedback, that all of those little tweaks along the way is what's going to have us get the best possible opportunity for designs to reflect what the residents really hope to accomplish as a collaborative partner in this process. So we are reading these things, and we really do want your feedback. So please do try to attend that meeting tomorrow at 1:30 in the PAC. And on Thursday at 2 p.m., also in the PAC, Council Connections will feature Rob Dunn, who is our Director of Environmental Services. You won't want to miss his presentation with Council Connections. If you have not already done so, we are currently collecting items for a employee free store. And the employee free store is a great opportunity. We hold these periodically throughout the year. They're a great chance for you to downsize, hand over, donate gently used items right here to concierge. And it's basically like a free yard sale. And we take your donated items and we make them available in a vacant apartment for staff to take home and give a new home to your item that you're not using anymore. a lot of you have things that you definitely aren't going to use anymore, like maybe a Christmas platter or a set of dishes or a comforter set or something like that, that maybe you've spoken to your children or your loved ones and they've said, you know, Mom, I know I'm not going to use this. Maybe a set of tools or outdoor furniture or something, and you don't want to see it go to waste. Our staff, a lot of them are just starting out and they really appreciate these items. It helps from a sustainability perspective that these items don't go into the waste stream. We've been doing this for years and years. If you have any items that you'd like to donate, we're very happy to make sure that they get rehomed. You can bring those items to concierge, and we are going to open that free store up to staff later this week. So thank you very much for that. We have a tour of the health center coming up. That will be on next Monday at noon. You can sign up with concierge. We always encourage folks to make sure you take a tour of the health center. There's amazing stuff going on in our health center. It's actually a really great time for you to take a tour of the health center if you haven't done so, especially now, because as we're considering a renovation of in 3 phases of our existing campus, the second phase of renovation that we're considering is of the common areas of our health center. So just as we released a concept drawing of the common areas of the community building, we will soon be releasing a concept drawing of the common areas of our health center. So it'd be a great time for you to go take a tour of the health center so that you can kind of see with your own eyes, what does the current health center look like in the common areas, and what might we be talking about if we potentially renovate there. So again, you can sign up with concierge for that. On Friday the 26th, we will be welcoming all of our volunteers. So anyone that does any volunteer work with any organization, we will be holding a volunteer reception from 10:30 to 11:30 in the health center great room to thank you for your volunteer work. And that will be in the great room, and it's a drop-in basis. So from 10:30 to 11:30 next Friday to thank everyone for volunteer work at any organization. That includes here on campus, any committees, the council, etc., or if you volunteer off campus. Next week, we have a jam-packed calendar to recognize Earth Week. I will just go through some highlights. Starting actually today at 2 p.m., we're going to do an Earth Day flower making activity at 2 p.m. in the Health Center Great Room. Barbara Rubin is going to lead that. I'm sure that will be absolutely wonderful, especially on such a beautiful day. Monday, this is a great activity. Woodland Pond sponsors an Adopt a Highway stretch of 299. And if you'd like to participate in that, that starts at 11:15. You could sign up at concierge. We do need volunteers for that. We provide safety gear for that and grabbers. We just need you to wear sensible shoes. I do think we can provide transportation, but we also do carpooling. And this is a great feel-good activity where we clean up a stretch of highway. You know the drill. Our name is on the sign right there by Lowe's. And we can be very proud of cleaning up that stretch of 299. On Tuesday, April 23rd at 2 p.m., my sister will be here. She is a fantastic presenter. She is going to come for an encore presentation. She was here a few years ago. She is affiliated, she's a naturalist. She has long been a huge advocate for the environment. She works for the city of Kingston. She's going to come here and present on what it means to be green here at Woodland Pond. She was a huge part of inspiring some of the early efforts in our sustainability committee. You will not want to miss her. She just really puts on a fantastic presentation. Wednesday, on April 24th at 4 p.m., our resident William Tabb will be here presenting a current events presentation, Earth Day for the U.S. and the world, at 4 p.m. in the PAC. Also on Wednesday, the 24th at 7 p.m., we will be doing an encore presentation of Doug Tallamy's Nature's Best Hope. Thursday, the 25th at 3:30, we will have our complimentary happy hour for April in honor of Earth Day, Earth Week. The same day at 7 p.m., we will present the 11th hour. If you have not seen this film, this is another film that really, again, inspired a lot of the efforts of our sustainability committee. It's really an eye-opener. It can be very emotional for people, but you won't want to miss that. And then on the weekend, on Saturday and Sunday, we will be presenting weekend films. Will be Aaron Brockovich and David Attenborough's Life on Our Planet, both really impactful Earth films. Lots going on the calendar. Okay, you also have my announcement about Grace Jurin, our fitness instructor, departing Woodland Pond. We are actively recruiting for a fitness coordinator. That means a few things. That means that we are enhancing that position. We are very excited about this. We are going to be looking for a coordinator position versus an instructor position as we go forward. So if you know someone that is driven by health and wellness and has a visionary outlook on how we can incorporate wellness and health into the retirement and senior living lifestyle, please send them our way. There is a job posting and a job description available on the careers tab of our website. In the meantime, Sarah and Gretchen and our team is putting together a series of things to fill the gap. We are looking to recruit for this position very quickly. We do have a couple of folks that have applied, and we really do need folks to sign up to sit on the deck of the pool. As you all know, we do have a requirement under the Ulster County Department of Health that we are not allowed to have folks in the pool without someone sitting on the deck. So we are going to be looking for people to volunteer to sit on the deck so that your neighbors can swim. There are certain times of the day that are more popular than others, but if you could please buddy up and make sure that you are partnering up to take turns to sit on the deck so that your neighbors can swim. In the meantime, that would be greatly appreciated. We talked about the Survey Monkey survey, not to miss out on that, related to the concept drawings for phase 1. The last thing that I just wanted to mention is just a reminder that as it's getting nice and as it's getting warm, we have instituted a request from a safety perspective. This is coming out of Safety Committee and observations of traffic use on the campus. We're asking people to be very mindful of not walking on the perimeter road here on our campus where there is no sidewalk and where there is no shoulder. It's unsafe. You are to please be mindful. We really want to encourage you only to be walking and traversing on a campus where there is a sidewalk, particularly on the perimeter road here, where you can see it out from Concierge and around the main entrance here. There is intentionally not a shoulder marked or a path marked because that's not an area that people are really supposed to be walking, riding bikes, rollerblading, etc. We're really supposed to be doing those activities on the sidewalk and certainly not in the parking lots. So if you're used to doing that, I know that we haven't really enforced it over the last 15 years. It's really dangerous. People really don't follow the speed limits, and we have people that are coming from the neighborhood next door. It's very hard for us to enforce this. We do ask that if you see, activity that is seeming like it's a violation of traffic laws and things like that, safety violations, that you call Concierge, you call reception, you let us know right away. We will try our best to enforce it. It is pretty common that by the time you've called us to let us know, the traffic violators are already gone. So it's really hard for us to enforce it, but our primary concern is your safety And the best way for you to stay safe, particularly on our perimeter road here, is to stay on the sidewalks. So we're really encouraging you to do that. We have moved the dog waste station from across from concierge to a safer location. Everybody has been great about it. I want to thank you. And as you are out and about on the campus, if you do see safety conditions that you're concerned about, or conditions that could use a cleanup, we need everybody's eyes and ears. Chances are you've seen something before we have. Please put in a work order. It's really easy to do. Call concierge, call reception, and just ask them to put in a work order. And I hope you enjoy this absolutely beautiful day, and we will see you very soon. Thank you.